All right, we're live, guys. All right, we're live. Welcome, everybody.
Hey, hey.
Thanks for joining us. For everyone that's watching us.
We're live, guys.
Let's mute that.
Mute
All right, we're
speakers. Jeez. Anyone watching this later on, welcome. We're excited. We're excited to share a little bit more of some personal things about us. We've opened up. This is going to be another Q&A type thing, and we asked for some questions. I think we got some really good questions.
Yes.
A little more personal.
Submissions. Yes. Thank you.
So we invite everybody to ask follow-up questions. If you have follow-up questions, as we answer them, we're going to answer every one of them. We didn't get a whole lot, but we got a few. And we'll have some fun.
I tried to upload it last night, and YouTube was on strike, so the question submission was a little bit late going up, but that's okay.
Oh, well. Do the best we can, right?
Yes, and we would like, before we get started, we'd like to thank a couple people that sent us some things. We got a postcard and a flat Stanley note from Betton the Farm.
Ooh, where are they from?
They're from by the cases in
Ohio?
Indiana.
Cool.
And McCree Family Homestead from Florida sent us some things. They sent us some feathers for Missy and a cute little helicopter thing for Sam, and a couple of, right off the top of my head, Robin is in here, Robin from McCree Family. So we really appreciated that as well.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Coloring book for Sarah, and some overseas money for Emma for her postcard wall. So yes. Yeah. Awesome. And sorry we haven't greeted everybody coming in. Thanks for being here. It looks like we have Grizz, Henry from Kansas, and Basics to Living, Receiving a Life. I'm sad I missed your live. I'm sorry, I saw it come up and I just was
Hey, we got Texas boys in the house.
Yes,
welcome Texas boys.
And Rose from Wholesome Roots. So yeah, and I'm sure we've missed people, and I'm sorry. We'll try and keep up with the
I was
chat.
just watching earlier this morning as I got my day going. I think I was watching the latest video that Texas boys put out.
Yes.
Was it their latest?
I don't know if it was the latest.
It was really good. I really enjoyed it. You guys did awesome.
The boys were making chicken pot pie. They did a great job.
I enjoyed it.
Yes. So. Vicki Blackwell, thanks for coming. Wynn in Idaho, hello. And Barbara and Karen and CZ Horses, we already say hi. Anyway, thanks everybody.
Welcome everybody. Another shout out real quick to our Flat Stanley project. For those that may not know, we're utilizing this Flat Stanley project as a way to kind of help teach our kids a little bit more about geography.
In a funner way.
In a funner way and a little more personal way. So we invite everybody, if you haven't, to take a look at those videos we put up on Flat Stanley. Send us some information about who you are, where you live.
Literature about where you live, geographical information, things like that.
Kids are loving it. So, and to those that have participated thus far, we thank you very much.
Yes.
It's been fun.
Hello, Flying VS Farm, not versus.
You got it right this time.
Yes, they said they like the logo.
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
Jonah put up a new logo. We're hoping to get it more digitized. And
yes,
looking nicer. But
I've got a brother that is an amazing artist, and he can take the picture and digitize it for me and make it look really cool. So I'm hoping he'll do that soon. Got to get it to him first, but anyway.
Yes, we're grateful for family and helpful people. Awesome. Hopefully my letter will go out in the post tomorrow. Flying. Thank you. That's awesome. Rose Olsen Roots says, I love the logo. Joan is amazing. He's a hidden artist. He's a closet artist.
Tinker.
He's amazing. Okay, so should we jump into the first question?
Sure. Yeah, let's get going.
So I say first question is just who posted it first. So Robin at McCree Family Homestead says, Missy, what are you going to do with all the feathers? And she's hanging out in the kitchen. So while she's coming over to talk about it, she also says, Jonah, how are you feeling?
Feeling great. No pain anymore. Doing really well. Thanks for asking. I appreciate it.
And then she says, where's my water? LOL. Okay, Missy, what do you plan to do with feathers? Speak up loud.
I'm planning on
crafts
with it.
You're going to do what?
Make crafts with it.
Crafts. Cool. Any idea on what kind of craft yet? Or? Haven't decided?
We did. We talked about God's eyes.
Yeah.
That's an old Indian. I can't think. What is it? It's an old Indian artifact thing that you can make out of yarn.
So
Emma,
they believe that if you hung it like over your bed, there would be God's eyes watching over you.
Oh, is that that circle thing?
Yeah.
The yarn.
I heard it as like a dream catcher.
No.
It kind of is, but it's like God's eyes watching over you while you sleep, taking away the bad dreams.
Oh.
It's
Well, that'll be fun.
So we're talking about doing that and hanging the feathers from that. Also some not God's eyes, but some dream catchers. So
dream.
So there are two different things or the same
yes,
thing?
no, they're two different things.
Dream catchers and God's eyes are two different things.
And we have a special guest with us
Yes,
today.
we do.
Forgot to announce.
She's sneaking around. Anybody know who this is?
If you know who it is, throw it down in the comments.
Yes. Susan, we have not received the envelope yet. We'll be checking the P.O. box hopefully tomorrow. So thank you. If you sent something, hopefully it will be there tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. Grizz says my location is the only location in the United States that cats are considered an endangered species.
That's pretty good.
That's awesome. Robin and the McCree family says, cool, can't wait to see what you make, Missy. Glad you're feeling better, Jonah. Thanks, Robin.
Yeah, I might have to add our place to that list, Grizz, as the second place in the world that cats are an endangered species. I might get in trouble, though. Okay, so
Jill,
we
that was
answered
very
the
nice.
questions,
Thank
yeah?
you. Yes, Dreamcatcher. Okay, so the next one, what do we got that? Okay, so when in Idaho, that's Lizzie. Where's Lizzie from? Okay, crazy, stop it. When in Idaho submitted a question. Do we have any more kids in our future? Are we done? Do we feel like our family's complete?
I'll let you answer.
This child right here broke me physically. So we are done having children, and we feel very good about that. So we are complete, and we are good with our 4 monsters.
Interesting fact, we thought we were going to be done at 3. Half of us wanted to be done at 3. The other half felt like there was another one coming. So.
And can you guess which half felt which way?
Yeah.
There's trivia for you. Okay, so
Where Lizzie's from, Art Homesteading.
yes, this is Lizzie from Art and Homesteading. We are hanging out. Let's see. And When in Idaho says, what is your very favorite special treat if you could pick just one? What is it?
Well, I have a weakness for licorice.
Red vine specifically, right?
Once I start, I can't stop, so it's best not to start. In fact, I was telling the guys at work my story about eating a whole bucket and then going out and throwing it up in the snow. Looked like somebody died.
That was
Yeah, that
special.
never happened again.
Right. Me, any really good dark chocolate with no dairy in it. Just
Pure
pure.
dark
No,
chocolate.
I like it about 60, 70% dark, but a lot of chocolates have milk and I can't have milk. So I just a good salted dark chocolate with nuts or something in it and no spices. I know there's like a hot pepper chocolate, but anyway, if we are missing anything, please restate your question. Perceiving a life, where is Sweet Sam? He is over at their house. So
She's
We did a child swap.
So he might be home in the next 20 or so minutes, and then Lizzie will be gone.
Yeah.
So Trent might be dropping him off. Cases, welcome. We have not answered your question yet. So there you go. Lizzie, Susan mailed you an envelope today.
Oh,
So
fun.
that's fun. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun.
Cases, I oiled my beard with some Beard Commander product.
Beard
So thank you.
Commander. Check out the cases. They have a % off code in their description box. Okay, basics to living. They love red
Hey,
vines.
Art Homesteading's on.
Are they on Art and Homesteading? Hello. Hello, parents. Okay, so let's go on to the next
We have not
question.
been to
Sutton's Days. She said,
Well, let's ask the kids what their favorite treat
yes,
is
yes,
while they're
yes.
here.
That's good. And I'll catch up on
If
the
you could
chat.
pick one treat, Missy, what would you want?
Thank you, Jill.
Reese's what?
Reese's Buttercup.
Buttercups, Lizzie? One treat. Let's pretend for a minute that sugar doesn't rot your brain, like you said the other night.
He provides Homestead. Thanks for coming. We've never been to Indiana.
Maybe it's not a sugar treat.
Ice cream.
Ice cream. Emma?
I like Skittles.
Skittles. And Sarah, what's your favorite
What's your
treat?
favorite treat?
M&M's? No.
Art and homesteading, no rush. You just keep Sam as long as you want.
Wait, Lizzie, I thought you were
Thanks
here
for coming.
reading.
All right.
Who said that?
Art homesteading. Wait, Lizzie, I thought you were here reading. Just kidding.
Awesome. Oh,
Snickers?
Sarah likes
Okay.
Snickers.
All right. There you go, guys.
Funny. You just had Reese's peanut butter cups. I know. And Wholesome Roots is from Georgia. The only reason I got, we don't do a lot of candy, and we didn't go trick-or-treating. Emma did a little, but that's another story. Anyway, so there is Georgia, what was it? Georgia peanut butter. So
What? What are you
Georgian
talking?
peanut butter. So I got the kids.
Georgia peanuts.
Georgia peanuts. I got the kids a treat at the store because it was from Georgia peanuts. And we've
Oh,
been talking
boy.
to Rosa in Georgia. We had to get the Georgian peanuts.
Oh,
Because
geez.
we have items
Mom.
floods, we need George peanuts.
Awesome. Okay, Emma wants pastry, says Wholesome Roots. I know. She's been taunting us with her pastry. Has anybody ever heard of the app Marco Polo? Well, I'm obsessed with it. So Rose and I Marco Polo quite a bit. Anyway,
A little too much.
maybe. No. Awesome, Grace. I was going to order a Beard Commander product, but the font, they sell it in bulk. Is that what you're saying?
They won't sell it in bulk.
Oh, yeah. Grizz
Right.
needs some. Grizz has an awesome beard. He's awesome. Okay, Willow Creek, how are the animals doing? They're good. How are the animals? The bunnies, we had them in the house today. Their eyes are starting to open. So cute.
Yeah, they're doing really well. It's been, I mean, it's going to get down to, what, 10 degrees? If it didn't last night, it will tonight.
When in Idaho, that's gross.
What
You
is
look.
Skittles and
Morning.
Raisinets together.
Skittles?
You know, we haven't tried it,
Oh,
so
no,
we
it's
shouldn't
not
knock it.
cold. It's been really cold, below freezing several nights. Rabbits are doing amazing in their little bucket burrows. Couldn't be happier with that.
They look so warm.
Goats are doing great.
Yes, they are doing great.
You saw her milking them the other night.
Yes. Flying, that sounds really good. Butterscotch brownies from scratch. Rose is saying, Jonah, question mark, does that mean, is that in response to the treat question?
Oh, probably.
Because he was talking about red vines.
You're feeding Sam ice cream right now? That's my ice cream.
Well, sorry. I fed you applesauce.
Oh, okay.
Because that's the stage. Oh, how
It
funny.
looks like
No.
Okay, yeah, Mama Grows is on. She says, as long as her work gets done, there is no such thing as too much Marco Polo. See?
well,
When in Idaho,
when you have to fight for attention, it's too much.
I was
I'm just
able to meet
joking.
up with Mama Grows, was it yesterday?
Yes,
So
it
fun. Kathleen, she's so nice, so fun. And they have a new baby pug, and he's cute. Anyway, so that was a lot of fun. Our video on that should be going up sometime. We had a homeschooling field trip. So,
Yeah, we've had a couple of pugs ourselves over the years, right?
yes, we have
Gus and
Gus and Rufus.
They are a handful of energy.
They are. Oh my
When in
gosh.
Idaho said,
Okay.
I like to dip potato chips in ice cream and pickles in chocolate milk. I guess I'm a little weird.
That's interesting.
Dill, pickles, and chocolate and milk
yeah,
definitely qualifies you as weird or unique. Let's say that.
I've had a banana.
Jill,
in
that's
my-
very nice words. Thank you. She says, I
that
wish I
was-
was your age as homesteaders. I'm trying in my old age with no faith from my fam. You give me strength. You keep going. You keep going. You can do it. You can do it.
We've got disbelievers in our families too.
We sure do.
That's
You
fine.
just do what's good for your heart and for you, and it's good. Keep you young. You're great.
Meg the penguin.
Let's see. When in Idaho, French fries and chocolate milk shake are so. Oh, Meg Holler.
Yes.
Agreed there. Agreed.
Definitely.
Yes.
What?
French fries and a
Awesome.
chocolate milkshake. Dipping them.
Yeah, that's good. Or
Super good.
Frosties from Wendy's.
Yes.
Okay, what's going on? Willow Creek kids answer only. Should we be having the kids answer more of these questions? Did I misunderstand that?
Well, what's going on with the kids? What's going on?
Yeah, what are we doing, kids?
Oh,
Update.
Just got my book.
I got a
book too.
Emma just got her newest book in her series that she's obsessed with. Lizzie's waiting for hers. Oh, Wholesome Roots, you leaving? Thanks for coming.
Kids are being crazy.
Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Emma had her last guitar lesson today before the recital. So that's next week.
What's next week?
Yes.
What day?
Wednesday.
Oh. Okay, I'm on call next week, so hopefully I won't be able to miss it.
We will work it out.
I think you were on call last year too.
Was I really?
I think so.
Right. Meg the Penguin. How's yoga going? Says McCree Family Homestead. It's not going at all. That's how that's going. Holler Homestead. We were at like a indoor zoo type thing. It was a living planet aquarium, and there was a penguin on the wall named Meg. And Meg at Holler Homestead followed her. I says, Meg, you're a penguin. So Meg the Penguin. Anyway. Okay, too many inside jokes. Okay, Sutton's Days says, when are you going to start pressure canning? Well, when I get my pressure canner regulated. I need to take it up to the extension office and get it checked out. Okay, Little Green Archers, I think is the name.
Green Acres.
ECH. Okay, Green Acres.
Acres.
Okay.
I think you wrote it down wrong.
I probably did. How long have you been married and how did you meet? How long have you been married, Jonah?
Just kidding. 17 years.
And we met
as of October.
Yes, and we met in high school.
We did.
So
Junior year.
yes,
Yeah.
second semester junior year. So we met in class and became best friends, and we're best friends for about 1.5 years before we actually started dating.
Yeah.
Because I was very against high school relationships, as they most of the time fail. So we just stuck to good friends for a while.
And I just stuck around until she was ready.
He's a good man. Awesome. Do we have anything?
Yeah, Mama Grows says, Jonah, I still don't know what your job is. I don't either.
I know.
I sit in front of a computer and support a bunch of applications for the Department of Defense. So.
Oh, he provides. That is a bummer. Says our extension office no longer inspects pressure cookers. I've heard you can take it to a local mechanic shop and have them check them too. I think they just put like air pressure on it or something.
Are they gonna know?
I really don't know.
I wouldn't trust them to know what specifications it needs to be within. Or,
right.
But
right.
that's
so
sad.
That is sad. I'm sorry. Let's see. Kids, if you had to pick your favorite food, what is the kids' answer only? Is that on the treat or just food?
Food, probably.
Well,
Okay, well, we've only got 2 kids with us now.
favorite
So
food, miss?
what is it?
Meatloaf.
Meatloaf is her favorite food.
And
What's your
watermelon
favorite food?
and corn.
Eggs. I
Good.
don't believe her.
Eggs.
Gooey eggs. She likes a gooey egg. High school sweethearts. I know.
Yeah. Easy cheesy.
You wore her down. LOL. Sounds sketchy. LOL. Oh, the not the. Oh my
Did I
gosh.
take a 2-year visit to a faraway land for personal development? I don't know how to answer that. No. I'm missing something, I feel. Okay, whatever.
He did spend 9 months in
Oh.
Australia.
Oh, a 2-year visit? Yeah, I
He did
did.
spend 9 months in Australia.
Yeah, 9
Doing
months.
some service work there.
Got
So,
it.
let's see. Cases. They gave us kind of a deep thing to talk
They
about.
did.
And I think that's the last of the questions. So we'll go through that, and then, you know, if you guys have anything you want to discuss too, I mean, we're not going anywhere. So, yes, he provides on the cooker. Since it sounds sketchy on the cooker, the mechanic shop. I couldn't find mechanic in my brain to say mechanic shop. So the little one is so cute. She's a little wiggly monster face. Howard, yeah, he wishes that he and Tina had met in high school too. She's a good woman. You're lucky to have her. So, cases. Who is an inspiration in your life and why?
You want me to answer first?
Yeah, because I still don't know.
Wow. So this is a tough question. And have a lot of people I think that could fall into the list of who's inspiring to me. And to prioritize that list, I don't know that I've done that yet. So I'm going to list maybe a couple that come just off the top of my head. My dad's an inspiration to me. I've struggled with my dad over the years. I think our personalities maybe clash a little bit, but he's an inspiration to me. The more I grow up, the more I experience being a dad, I look back to him and his example over the years for several things, both of what not to do and definitely what to do. So my dad falls on that list. I don't want to be too cheesy, so let me think of someone else too.
Okay, well, I'm going to be super cheesy. And I would say my inspiration is Jonah. And I was telling him about this. He thought that's cheesy. I know it is. But I don't know. He works so hard for our family. He gets up in the morning and goes even when he doesn't want to. And it makes me want to be a better mom and a better provider in the home, where I don't go outside the home. I don't. So seeing him get up and struggle to go to work makes me want to get up and get my butt moving, because he is not giving up either. So he is an inspiration in my life for sure.
Awesome.
Grizz, that's cute. He's known his wife her entire life. I remember when she was born. And that was just a tyke. That is so cute.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, so do you want to say your other part? Did you have any other inspirations you wanted to talk about?
No, I think we've answered it. I don't want to draw on too long.
Okay, so Case has also said, when in high school, what were your dream jobs? What did you want to be in high school?
In high school, I wanted to be and thought I would be a programmer, design applications and stuff from the computer. As I got into IT, I learned that's not what I want to do for a profession. So I didn't really pursue it much. I do know how to program a little bit. My dad was a programmer, programmed software for banking companies. And so, yeah, that was where I was at in high school.
So I wanted to be a massage therapist.
Really?
I did. Yeah, massage therapist. And I also went along with, I wanted to be a forest ranger. So kind of two different.
I didn't know that. A forest ranger?
I did. I wanted to live all alone in a forest station, but then I realized I like people. But no, I love the mountains, and so that a forester, I believe, is the title of the job, or a forest ranger. I wanted to do one of the two of those things. That was really something I wanted to do. Maybe one day we'll be camp hosts somewhere in some campground. And then also a massage therapist. My dad is a massage therapist, and I've apprenticed with him for quite a bit actually, and that's something I still dabble in here and there. I'd like a massage table one of these days. But
when I was prior to high school, when I was younger, I wanted to be a mountain man. Loved going to the mountain man rendezvous they had. I really thought I would be a mountain man, be a loner up in the mountains. But
then I grabbed him.
Then yeah, reality set in when I got older. And anyway.
So, and if we've missed anything, please restate it. And then Case has also said, when you were younger, did you ever think you would be where you are right now? No.
Nope.
Just, so yeah, no, I didn't. But I love it. So perceiving a life, she said, if you couldn't live in Idaho anymore, where would you move, and would you keep homesteading?
Homesteading, yes.
Yes. Where would I move? Anywhere with mountains. It has to have mountains. I visited Florida before. No thanks. We've gone to Nebraska. No thanks. I could do it, but I really would.
If we had a choice, right?
Yeah, if we had a choice, I would need mountains.
Alaska sounds adventurous.
We almost moved to Alaska once.
A job opportunity up there that ended up falling through. But I think Alaska would be high on my list.
Me too. It'd be hard to be that far from family, though. But it would be high on the list.
And among other challenges, but I don't know. It just sounds adventurous. So.
Yes.
But homesteading for sure. Love this lifestyle. Want to just envelop ourselves more into it, and you know what I mean. I feel like we're still beginning. We're just kind of
we're getting our feet wet.
Getting our feet wet, but the more we get wet, the more we want to keep diving in. So.
Yeah. deep sea diving. Scott King, Forest Ranger was my dream job too. How fun! Perceiving alive. Oh my gosh, Trish. I almost got a job as a forest ranger in 2013, but I turned it down to move to Indiana and work in social services. No, I'm kidding. That's awesome. Oh, wow. Japan. Lovely kid, Japan. Hey. Massage. Oh, I just lost it. What did it say? Massage therapist.
Someone's from Japan?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's cool. Welcome.
Ah.
Oh, wow.
Let's
We are
see.
behind on comments.
I know. Okay, massage therapist. I don't like touching people I don't know, says Win in Idaho.
I don't like being touched.
Right, and so that's, I don't know. When you're healing, it's different. I don't know, it's different.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's up with my fellow beard woman from China? No, my beard. I know, we're awesome. Okay, I wish I meant Trenton High School, but I was a brat then too, so I probably would have wrecked it. So I'm glad it all happened when it did. That was probably Lord Jean over at Art Homesteading. That's cute. Yes, Grizz. Good money can be made, but it does burn your hands out. It burns your body out. You have to be careful. Sutton's Days in the house. We already answered your question about when am I going to be pressure canning.
What was it?
When I get the dang thing tested.
Really? That's what you're waiting for?
I need to, yeah, that's all I'm waiting for.
So tomorrow or Monday when you go up for homeschool,
Yes.
take it with you.
Okay.
No excuses.
I know. Well, I got to see if they do it on Mondays. I know they have certain days.
Oh,
and
really?
times, and yeah, I got to find out.
Yeah.
Mama Grows, my kids are going wild, and I just want to yell at them and listen to you guys talk. Duct tape works really well, Kathleen. Yes.
No, you did not say that.
I didn't. I love to do massages or taking massages. Yes, lovely kid. Let's see. You move anywhere with me, right, Meg? The hollers are going on the road. So just find us a good spot. Let's go. Where did all the kids go, says Vicky? They went upstairs to chit chat their teenage read book chat.
I'm going to talk about that book they're reading.
Yes. Yes.
She was devastated because it just got released and she wasn't going to get it on the day that it came out
right.
in the mail because they had ordered it.
It was supposed to come in the mail. Long story, problems. She was crying. So I petitioned Dad to go get it at the store. You going to say any more about that?
Well, and I teased her that I was working super late that night. And it was fun to bring it home and have her be excited and surprised.
Yes, Win in Idaho. She says anytime you want to come visit, it's like a mountain vacay, but with chickens and goats. We would really like to do that.
Yeah.
We'll have to look up and see how far away it would be, you know, it'd be a trip. So we should definitely try and plan that. That would be really fun.
It would be.
Let's see. What are you researching for your homesteading future that you haven't done yet? We'd actually just talked about sheep.
Yeah.
Maybe instead of doing pigs, maybe do sheep.
We're debating doing pigs again for a number of reasons. And so we were trying to decide if we didn't do pigs. I'm not saying we won't yet, but if we don't, what would we do instead? And I would love to try sheep.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was in Australia, I was introduced to lamb, and I really like it myself.
Mm-hmm. And I'd like to try spinning yarn.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. So it looks like they live up the mountain from Boise. Jonah's brother lives in Boise, so we could do like a dual-purpose. Visit them, visit you, or just invite them up too. We'll just have a party. Okay, I missed. The cases said something about Missy's hair. Is it orange? It is like a corally pink color. The light in the house does make it look orange in the picture.
It does, yeah.
But it's actually more corally pink. Kool-Aid.
I would say like a hot pink.
Yeah, it was black cherry Kool-Aid.
And I took it back.
And then Sutton's Days, why would you not do pigs again?
We're not sure.
They're obnoxious. No, I'm kidding.
So,
because she raises pigs.
right. I like raising pigs, but so we did 7 this last year, and it wasn't that it was too much work. Here's the thing. I want to branch out into some other animals, but I don't want to do too many animals at once. So what would I be willing to sacrifice? Love the goats too much, love the chickens too much, love the turkeys too much. So maybe take a year and do sheep and give them a try instead of pigs. That being said, it's really hard to make that choice because I enjoyed doing pigs. We enjoy the meat.
Yes. And every year we learn something new.
Right.
And so this year would be better than the last two.
Certainly. I don't want to,
So we're on the fence.
So just thoughts we've had.
Rabbits have.
And we love the rabbits too. Actually, the rabbits have been the biggest surprise for me. I didn't think I would enjoy having rabbits.
Yeah.
And I didn't until we slaughtered them.
Until we tasted the meat. It was really.
Until we tasted the meat and experienced the ease of harvesting them.
Yes, and I know Wynn in Idaho has mentioned she could never eat a bunny, and they are cute. And I cried. I did. I cried when we butchered them. But you know, I don't know. It's meat, and you just have to kind of just not think about it, but you just have to. I don't know. You go into a different place.
Certainly the hardest kill that I've had to make to this point in my life. So.
Yes, but the meat is very good, and we're grateful for them. Have you made cheddar goat cheese yet, Grizz? No, we've only made the cheese a couple times. I finally have enough milk in the fridge that I can make cheese again soon, I'm hoping.
Yeah.
So let's see, you could do Angora rabbit spinning opportunities. We think that one of our rabbits is an Angora.
Really?
I think so. Mama, I think we've been told is an Angora. But I did see something on Facebook where they were spinning off of a rabbit. It was really awesome. Flying says sheep are good multi-purpose from the fleece. Learn to like mutton so you can butcher sheep as well as lamb. Yes, so we might be branching out. We don't know for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. If not this year, maybe some point in the future. I don't know.
Yeah. Southern States says we cut back to 4 pigs this year and found it very manageable. So next year we're raising 15. It's so true. We went from 2 to 7.
Yeah.
To 10.
And 7 wasn't bad.
And if you want some good entertainment, you just check out that playlist because that was fantastic. I got really good at catching those stinkies. Okay, so for saving a life says I only have 1 rabbit right now. Speaking of which, if anybody wants an Henri doe, let me know. Dinner. I'm kidding. I've heard old rabbits taste really bad. I've never experienced that before though. Okay, Flying says I spin, knit, crochet, and weave. I have never used real fibers. I've only Red Heart and some other
I think it'd be awesome to spin like a set of fingerless gloves. Like
I would just love to touch,
crochet.
just to touch and to feel real yarn. I've never had that. I've never had that pleasure.
Yeah.
I'm just cheap.
How do you
there are more than Angora as far as fiber rabbits go. Don't know the names personally though. Sarah, thank you. We'll have to look into that.
Yeah. I could see us branching out with rabbits very easily.
Me too. We love the colony style and the bucket burrows. Love it.
So if we can choose one animal to keep and get rid of the rest, we're going to choose.
Yeah. Keep above all the others.
Oh boy, that's a tough question.
That was my idea.
Nice question.
Good idea, Missy.
What would we keep? If we had to get rid of all of our animals except one, what would we keep?
Chickens.
Really?
I would.
I think I would say turkeys. I prefer turkeys over chickens.
Well, I'm just thinking because the chickens give eggs. They give,
Turkeys give eggs.
Not very many. They do give good eggs, though. Oh, speaking of chickens, you didn't get eggs or put them away. We need to go track down the turkeys. We had the predator.
Please go check them and make sure turkeys are.
Take one down, and they have been sleeping in the chick shop, and now they start roosting all over the dang yard. So I don't know what we're gonna do there. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, well, we're gonna put them away until, right?
All right. Well, we had discussed possibly keeping all 3 hens.
Oh.
And so we're just like, I don't know what to do. Whether I don't know. That will be in an upcoming vlog. So stay tuned.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, Wynn in Idaho says knitting with good quality wool is amazing. So nice. I know there is some yarn I simply won't use. Like people will give me yarn and I'm like, that's sandpaper. I'm not putting that on my hands. I mean, even to work with it, it hurts your fingers. So I just would really love to have the opportunity to touch stuff. That would be really cool. Okay, Diversified Acres.
Oh,
what
wow.
rock have you been under? We've missed you. Let's see. I'm not keeping up with the chat very good. You guys are awesome. I know. Okay. Did you guys agree on all the kids' names? Yes, other than one.
Which one?
Missy. I begged him.
To do not
Melissa.
do. What did I want to do?
Well, we didn't know what gender she was.
Oh, right.
We didn't know. We really thought she was a boy.
Yeah.
And so, because we had a home birth, we didn't know. We didn't have an ultrasound. We didn't know what she was going to be. So when it came down to it, we really thought she was going to be a boy. So we had some good boy names picked out. But
What names?
for a girl,
But we disagreed on the girl name?
I knew I wanted her middle name. That was a grandma's name. And then, which is Esther. And we're like, what name goes with Esther? And so I said, please, Melissa, we can call her Missy. He was holding her, brand new, just an hour old or so. Anyway, so.
Pull her out of a swimming pool.
Yes.
Still remember that.
I don't remember
You
that.
struggled.
You don't remember that because you were a baby. You weirdie.
You floated up.
I know.
Your butt came first.
And I was too far out of it to know what was going on. But anyway, the Diversified's been out of the loop with work, and it's driving me crazy. Can't wait to get back on YouTube. Viewing and producing. Yes, Missy, you're creepy. Go to the chickens.
Hurry, get the chickens done.
I don't use red heart. I don't like the feel of acrylic. I use peaches and cream, 100% cotton yarn. I use mostly white and dye it to taste. That's a really great idea, Claire.
Huh.
Perceiving Life. I should check it out. Okay, Sutton's Days. I missed it. See you at the. Oh, time to go. Pay attention to Phil. That Phil. He's so demanding.
Oh,
Okay. Okay, Cases, you're still on. I'm glad to see that. Oh, watch your P.O. box then. When in Idaho, I owe you something awesome. Let's see. Back
See ya, he provides.
Basics to living. Thanks for coming. Have a great night. I'm sorry we're behind, guys. Thanks for being patient. Let's see. I've got a friend raising Merino. That is giving me fleeces next spring. I can't wait. That sounds awesome. I'm going to use natural dyes to color my future yarns. Oh, that's something I'd really like to get into.
Oh, merino wool. Oh,
Yes.
oh, fun.
Yes, that's something I would love to get into someday.
When I have kids, I
want
want
a home birth. When that time comes, I'm calling you to talk me through it. I'm going to be a wreck. Oh, Claire, you'll be awesome.
You'll need someone to talk you through
Yes,
it.
and I would get on Marco Polo. I'm obsessed. No.
Thank you, lovely kid
lovely
from
kid.
Japan.
Thank you.
I hope you have a good day.
Yes. Okay. It was so nice to be here with you too. Lovely. Thanks for coming. Lovely kid. Tina, is Tina leaving me too?
Later, Chris. Oh, gotcha. Okay.
You too.
We're caught up. Wow. Awesome.
Okay, now Missy's not here to entertain and ask questions. Oh, you guys are great. Anything else you'd like to discuss? Do we want to go more into depth? Where? Oh, there's the dog. Where's the turkeys perched? And last night they were on the compost pile bin thing.
Right?
One of them was in the chicken box.
Oh, in the chicken coop or the chick shop?
shop?
Okay, so all three turkeys. They didn't like me very much last night. It was actually kind of funny. I grabbed one and it started flailing, so I grabbed it by the leg and I was packing it upside down to the chick shop. It like 10 minutes later it was not happy with me.
Yeah.
How are the chicks? They're so good, Vicki. We have 3 roosters and they run away from us. So far we're leaving them be. And the hens, they look good. It's hard to tell them apart. They look like the other hens, so they're just doing really well.
Yeah.
Perceiving alive, you're a brave woman. Had 4 in the hospital, so glad, especially with the youngest. That's scary, Mary. There's definitely a time and a place for a home birth, and you need to know, do your research. I advocate for both sides. So,
Yeah.
Anyway. When in Idaho, we can't have sheep here, so we have 2 dairy goats, and our 3rd goat is a fiber goat. How fun! Maybe I'll have to look into that. Fiber goat, so you can spin their yarn. Spin their yarn. Oh my.
One animal I don't think we'll ever get, at least I don't ever want, is like a llama or a alpaca.
No. Or
No, not doing it.
They're creepy.
Or
to
an
me.
ostrich. That's on the do not do list. Do not have
Do you
list.
mean an emu?
Emu,
I don't
whatever.
think you can have an ostrich.
Okay, well, the ugly bird things.
It's an emu. It's a big old gross thing.
Right.
Anyway,
Yeah, and they're like,
Not our
They creep me out.
thing. Yeah. Oh, llamas freak me right out. Or an alpaca. They creep me out. Oh, Anyway, Casey says if you could pick a homestead skill to learn from start to expert, what would it be?
Oh, wow.
I would say yarn spinning.
I would do blacksmithing.
Yes. Yes.
Very interested in that.
Okay, best colony resource. You know, we got a lot of our information from the channel Be Not Slothful. That's where we got started with the bucket burrow system. Yeah. And then from there, I would say there's a really cool Facebook group for rabbits in colonies. I don't know the name of the Facebook group at the top of my head, but that's where I've also gleaned more information. It's been wonderful.
Yeah, I would say we got the idea from Be Not Slothful. Yes. I don't think that we've necessarily done a lot of research about colony-style rabbits.
I have.
You have?
Yes.
She has. I have not.
On that Facebook group, it's awesome. I spent a day or two just reading through everybody's threads and the problems they've had and the different feeds that they feed their rabbits and different this and that. So yeah, I spent quite a bit of time in this Facebook forum. It was fantastic.
What kind of rabbit Easter eggs?
I don't know. The Easter rabbit? Where?
Grizz, Sammy really, really likes you. He's not here, so I can say that. He's very shy, but he's like, we have friends, and Grizz is one of them. He just loves you. So thanks for being awesome, Grizz. Let's see. Mary is leaving us. Thanks for coming. What age do you dispatch the bunnies? Small furry meat things at. When did I know? She is mostly vegetarian, from what I understand.
Oh, really?
So she struggles with meat.
Gotcha.
And I don't know her reasons, and that's okay. And she probably has them, and I don't know if she's voiced them on her channel or not. But they are going to be processing their turkey soon, and so I mean they do grow their own meat. She just does not partake of it. So what age? Recommended 12 to 16 weeks, so they don't breed, because you would hate to dispatch a rabbit that.
And then, like with most animals, older they get, the tougher the meat is.
Yes. So that's why rabbits are so good to raise, because they are so cheap to raise because of the turnaround time. It is the most, what's it said? It's the most cost-effective meat to raise.
Well, yeah, you get the most protein per intake of food for them. So very little food put into them to get, that ratio is very high. So from what we understand.
Yes. Vicki Blackwell says, how is the goats? Really, really great. Really great. The milk production has gone up.
Yeah.
They're really good. We're getting, I don't know, almost, we get about 3 full quarts a day.
At least 3.
At least maybe 3.5
yeah.
quarts a day. And that's at the end of their milk cycle. So that's really, really good for goats, from what I understand. When Idaho says, I totally tried to talk hubby into letting me have an emu last week. In fact, he said no. Okay, what alpaca? I hear they're very opposite in temperament, says Mama Gross. Yeah, I've heard they're really nice, and I've been around some alpacas. They freak me out though. I don't know. Check that out. It's a vlog that says it will eat me. Looking at me. Anyway.
You'll be the first person to die.
Okay, how are your teens?
Teenagers.
Does that mean Emma?
Yeah.
Our oldest? And Lizzie? Really good. We haven't had too much of the teenage disease going on, so I'd say we're really blessed.
Yep, she's a good kid.
Susan would love to have a yak.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Have you all talked about going to any of the homesteading conferences next year? If we win the lottery, we will be there.
We would love to go.
You got to play the lottery to win. If money wasn't an issue, we would really, really love to do that.
Yeah, blacksmithing, definitely something I want to learn, and I'm close to just going out and building my own forge and tinkering around.
Yes.
But I don't know.
Flying, thanks for coming in. If we've missed you.
I would love to make my own knives.
Yes, and he's so good with his hands. He's so good with anything he puts his mind to doing, and I would just really love to see him do that. He's a good man. So good. Yeah. Awesome. Flying, I wish my dinner was ready. Oh, which animal is best to start with, rabbits or chickens? Mary, I'd say chickens are the gateway drug. But rabbits are quieter.
I would start with chickens. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Because you get something out of them for sure. With rabbits,
return.
if you don't butcher them, a chicken you don't have to butcher to get something back.
That's true. So it kind of eases you into the lifestyle. Culling an animal is harder on me emotionally than I ever thought, but it's more rewarding. You appreciate the meat more. You also, what was I going to say? You appreciate the meat more. You waste less, and I've lost the other part of what I was going to say about that.
We got about 2 pounds. Well, not deboned, 2.5 pounds from our rabbits.
Yes.
At 14 weeks.
Yeah.
We weighed them each was about just under 2.5 pounds.
Yeah. So I mean, not a lot of meat, but it was enough to put in a soup. It was enough.
Yeah.
So
I think the worst thing we've had to deal with rabbits is the scratching.
Yes. Sam thinks he needs to snuggle them, and they don't think they like that. Belle is the exception. He has hand raised that rabbit, and she will let him do about anything.
Yeah.
He puts them in his shirt so then they scratch him.
Yeah. So Joe Salatin, Mama Gross says Joe Salatin has some good info on YouTube about rabbits. They can live 90% off grass.
Yep.
Yes. There are some old forges to be found in the mountains of Idaho. We're going hunting. Speaking of hunting, there was a whole herd of deer just down the road. Big old buck. I couldn't see what it was, but there was like 6 or 7 deer just out in the field.
Really?
Yeah.
Today?
Just tonight. Yeah. It was gorgeous.
Which way?
That way.
Ooh.
So it was.
Get the bow out.
I know. I wish, huh? Let's see.
I get being too far
to go. If there was a conference in the Midwest, would y'all go? I think if we could feasibly.
I think if it was in the Midwest, we would make a greater effort to make it work so that we could go.
Yes.
And it would be, I think, a very real possibility.
Yes, I agree. I agree. Jill, that's so nice. She says, I feel like your parents would love to support you all and take care of you. You guys are great. Wish I was young again. We will just accept any parents. We love parents. They're great. My mom came today. I love it. We love to be taken care of. So thank you. Let's see. When in Idaho, chickens are easy and fun. Goats, because well, we were going to wait another year for chickens, but we got them about a month after the goats. Also, I know.
Isn't that how it happens?
It is how it goes. I mean, one year we went from 7 pigs to, let's get 2 cows. And then, let's get a goose and more chicks. And
let's get 2 goats. Let's get rid of the cows. We got
Vicki, thanks for coming. I will come house, pet sit, and you can drive out for a conference. Oh, Mama Grows, that's amazing. Thank you.
Hey.
Sam has arrived. Trent's in the house. Come say hi.
How are you? Where's your better half?
Yes, indeed. She's setting up tables for that activities night.
Awesome.
Hi guys.
How's your day been?
It's been good.
Good.
It's hard for me to tear myself away from the screen, so I come over and get my child.
Oh, were you on?
Yes.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Cool.
Sam's here.
Yes, thank you. So this is Trent from Art and Homesteading. I'm sure most of you know who he is. He's been telling me today that he's been painting. How many paintings? 6? Well, not today, but we're finishing up.
I'm shipping out some paintings, 4 paintings to the gallery, and just finished one yesterday and did another one today. I'm excited.
That's awesome.
So they have a channel, homesteading channel, Art and Homesteading. He has a painting channel. What is it? Trent Goodmanson?
Yep.
And if any moderators in the house that want to put up links, great. If not, no problem. And anyway, you can check out his art there or at TrentGoodmanson.com. We're a commercial for Trent.
Here's your money.
Jill says, hey, Trent. Awesome. Grace says, oh, man, I love venison. And if I don't get one during hunting season, I ain't above taking one off season. Only though.
I know, right?
Only one month.
There's always that temptation.
Right? I mean, I hit one with my van a few years ago, and I was tempted to, take it home. But anyway, I didn't. It was still alive, so that would not have been. Anyway, that's another story. Yeah. I'm having a big fan moment over here with you all in Trent. This is Win in Idaho.
Oh,
They're great people. Win in Idaho.
2 of my favorite families.
Yay!
I know that dude.
And we knew the Goodmansons long before YouTube, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We were friends before YouTube, and so kind of fun. Hey, I know that dude. Sarah, you are wiggly, wiggly, wiggly. You make me feel young again. That's great. We are the fountain of youth, Susan. Cindy Brown, thank you. That's so nice. What's up, guys?
What's your favorite food?
What's your okay? Yeah, they were asking earlier what favorite foods are.
We
So
have
Emma,
eggs, meatloaf.
eggs, meatloaf. What's your favorite food, kids?
Oh. I don't know.
No, you don't know what you like to eat.
I like food.
Lizzie likes food. What's your favorite food, Lizzie?
I don't know. I like hamburgers.
Sam, what's your favorite food?
Yeah, what's your favorite food, bud?
Pizza.
Pizza. In fact, that's what he asked for his birthday
Oh yeah, it's his birthday.
on Sunday.
Oh, on Sunday, yeah.
I was at Costco picking up some things.
We were celebrating it. His grandma was celebrating it today.
I was at Costco picking up some things, and then I put something back. I says, I need to just get the necessities. And the checker says, and pizza's a necessity? I'm like thinking, who are you? I said, it is a necessity because it's a birthday. I did not appreciate that. Oh, and pizza's a necessity?
Oh, you need pizza
you
more
know.
than that.
Oh well.
Oh, anyway. It's like a party. That's right, Jill. It's always a party with the Goodmansons.
Sorry to crash.
No, it's good. It's good.
When
Crash
Idaho
away.
says we should do channel takeovers, we've talked about it
We
many
have.
times.
That would be fun.
And like many things we talk about, we never follow through.
We never do. So stay
Rarely.
tuned for that. Maybe we'll do that. You know, they had a fun idea to actually swap houses and film in each other's house, pretend that you
Oh,
anyway, that
wow.
was maybe.
Well, we're
Like,
kind of doing that right now, I guess. So
what
it's
would
for
be
the moment.
funny
Right.
is at the same time.
Perceiving alive.
We
Oh, go ahead,
switched
sorry.
over to your house, and it was just chairs and nothing there.
Oh,
Ah,
We switched to chairs over here,
bring it
and
in.
then our head just popped up.
This is our blogger in the making. Missy loves to blog. She loves to, you know, be creative and to create something. So she's done a couple of our blogs, and you may see a few more in the future. And we think it's a good homeschooling thing too, that, you know, she learns to film. She learns to, you know, set things up, set a story up. So she's really good at it. Jonah, don't feel bad. My dad's birthday is 2 days before mine, and he doesn't usually remember when it is. That's sad.
That's awesome.
Claire, I'm sorry. Vicky, are you saying bye to us or bye to somebody else? If it's you, thanks for coming. I love it. Like a skit of each other. That is so true. We could pretend to be. I'll pretend to paint.
That could be entertaining.
yeah, boy, that's offensive.
I know, right? That would be funny. Ain't there a show called Wife Swap? Yes, Grizz, there is,
Oh,
and we're
boy.
not doing that. That would be funny, though. I don't know that I could fill Laura Jean's shoes.
Well, we could do homestead swap.
Yes, we could do homesteads.
That would be
good.
really interesting.
That would be.
Mommy going on
Yeah.
buttercup.
Yeah,
That could be.
that could be
I'm not
fun.
opposed to the idea.
Me taking
Certainly
Emma's
not.
place and reading all
Yeah.
day.
I don't know if I could do that. I know. I don't think she could.
Fun.
I could totally do.
And then
You
you
have
have
to
to
do
play
all
some-
my school.
When in Idaho says Esther Emery did a filming class at our co-op once. How fun. Ruben had a blast. It's up on her channel somewhere. We'll have to look it up. That sounds fun.
Oh, that's cool.
Jonah can teach Missy to edit. Exactly. We talked about that. And
Fine.
these two girls right here want to start their own channel too when they're done
I will be
yakking with each
tying
other.
the card again.
Hey, shush. They've talked about doing their own channel too. So when they get that figured out.
Liz and M and the crew.
Liz M and the crew, and this is the crew. Anyway, Trish, if you pretend to paint as Trent, will you still wear a bob rose afro wig? Yes, with a pretty little tree, a friendly little tree. Oh, that would not be pretty. Not be pretty.
Happy little tree.
Happy Veterans Day early. Thank you and your subs for their service. Yes. Who in the house is a veteran? I know. Cases. Thank you for your service. Who else in the house is a veteran for our awesome country? So thank you for your service, all you veterans
thank
out
you
there.
very much.
Thank you. And thank you, Diversified, for bringing that up. Appreciate that.
It's tomorrow. Veterans Day is tomorrow.
Yes. Yes, it is. That would be so fun for the girls. Yes, when in Idaho. I think it really would be. I think it could be a valuable thing to learn and to do. So I think that would be great. 37-year, you never name an animal and never have any pets. They all are meant for one thing. I agree, Arnold. I agree. However, the dog, I guess the dog has a purpose because he kind of protects the livestock. Kind of. Sometimes when he's not eating them, right? He's been clean. He's been clean for a while.
look what our homesteading said.
I gotta come home.
We're keeping him. Where was that comment? How am I missing it? Right there. So yeah, art and homesteading. Who are you? Who's on? Is it Alex?
Ooh, right down.
It's the ghost.
Did Trent get that message? Yes.
My kids were gonna come to drop off Sam, but they were halfway through the movie Home Alone.
Oh,
So
How fun movie.
We don't watch it.
yeah.
now Lizzie's mad.
We're
buddy.
Yeah, we did.
The first Home Alone, or the?
Yeah.
Oh, what a good classic movie.
Grizz, dogs are emergency backup food.
Oh no.
How far apart do y'all live? How far are we, Trent? 4 miles?
We're 4 miles.
5 miles.
I think it's 4 because we biked there and I
Oh,
didn't
that's
die.
right.
I think it was 4 miles
right.
ish.
Yeah.
Let's see. My grandson just passed his test. He's going to be a sergeant in the Army. I'm so proud of him. Susan, that is so awesome. That is awesome.
You taking off, Ben?
We better go.
Okay.
All right.
See you, Trent. Thanks
Bye,
for
everyone.
bringing home
Thanks for
the
dropping
kids.
by.
Yeah, thanks for having Sam.
Yes, thank you.
Bye.
Say hi to your wife.
So, I
Awesome.
don't know what is right.
Okay. Oh, we're right. It was Alex. Alex, he just left. He'll be home soon.
Maybe.
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 Let's see, diversified. Hey, I was away from the computer for a minute. Not sure if you guys know you have an amazing artist behind you. I think we knew that. He is awesome.
Yeah.
I love to just watch him paint. In person, it is like
Amazing.
mind-blowing. It's really, really, really cool.
Banana has said nice hair, Missy.
Let's see, Grizz, you ain't a prepper if you ain't got a dog. What are your Thanksgiving plans? When an Idaho says to stay home and be hermits, I think.
Yeah, we're undecided at this point. We have
We have places
traditionally
we can go, yeah.
gone between her family and mine every other year, and
Yay.
so we have that option again. And we talked about starting our own family Thanksgiving here. We're not sure yet.
We have a lot of food sensitivities and a lot of food issues, and it's really stressful to go to do that. So
Not only
that's-
for us, but for the other people too.
Yes.
We realize that. So
And so it's just out of convenience and anxieties, we just might stay home.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. I wish I had a homesteading friend in the area. I'd love to just go work for someone. Yeah, Perceiving Life. That would be nice to get your feet wet and see if you like
Yeah.
it.
yeah.
So nice hair, Missy. I know. Oh, thank you.
I said that.
Oh, Emma said that. Let's see. Alex says, yay. Missy's hair is so pretty. Thank you, Mama Grows. We love our Kool-Aid hair dye. We just really do. You never feed as pets. What's your menu for Thanksgiving? My mom was an American, so just wondering. American Thanksgiving in general would be turkey, pie, pumpkin pie, any kind of pie, yams, stuffing, potatoes, gravy, corn.
Yeah,
What
rolls.
else?
I have very fond memories of spending Thanksgiving with extended families. So
Yeah. So
love to be around family and not necessarily food, but just family hanging out and talking and
I
seeing
like
cousins. And,
making pie.
do you?
I made pie for Thanksgiving last year. It didn't turn out good, but it was good.
What
oh, it
pie
was good. It was
it?
the Harry Potter pie. We made a butterbeer.
Runny.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
butterbeer
that's right.
Good.
pie. It was
Tasted good.
really good.
And it looked
Yeah.
pretty too.
And I make the most amazing peach pie. Amazing. But now that I'm gluten-free, I need to find a good gluten-free pizza
I don't
pizza
think
crust,
one
pie crust.
exists.
I know.
It wasn't meant to be.
So that's a really sad thing for me. If it wouldn't kill me, I'd just have a day and just enjoy everything
Yeah,
I
I
could
wish there was
eat.
a day.
But
There's a day in 1 month. So you
Let's
can eat
see.
anything you want. And
Okay.
nothing.
If you don't mind sharing, what food sensitivities do you all accommodate? I am always looking for gluten-free recipes from when my best friend and her son are over, like a 4 night a week, like 4 nights a week. No gluten, no dairy. We do minimal sugars. She can do no gluten. She can do minimal dairy. I can do 0 dairy, 0 gluten. Oats are an issue. I do better paleo. I do better with no grains. And
Nightshade issues.
nightshades, no nightshades.
Which
So,
is a huge thing.
yeah.
I would
What
say,
time is it?
I don't know, wouldn't you say nightshades is harder than no gluten
Yes.
to deal with?
Yes.
As far as,
Gluten-free is a breeze. No nightshades is really, really, really hard.
Because she can't have potatoes, so a lot of
Yeah.
gluten-free things have potato starch.
Potato starch. Yeah. Even my lotion has potato starch in it. So it's really.
and it's a huge deal. Like, eats, which she has done, it's a nightmare for several weeks.
And eggs. I can't do eggs either, apparently.
And butter.
So,
Oh, really? No eggs?
no
either?
eggs. I had an egg.
She
the other
just
day.
can't eat.
I know. Rose over at Wholesome Roots, her husband's like, what can you eat? Sand. He's like,
got
Yummy
fry up some sand. Yeah, Ryan's
Delicious
hilarious.
sand.
So yeah, it is difficult, and it causes major neurological issues. It's not just I get a tummy ache. It causes some major neurological problems.
I can attest to that. Neurological problems.
Yes. He's a patient man.
Although they have existed for many years. Right. I'm kidding.
So we probably should wrap it up here shortly, but we'll just kind of go through the chat and make sure we don't miss anything that's already up. Homesteading cases, looks like they're chatting with each other. Road to the Farm is currently working on gluten-free pie crust in time for the holidays. When in Idaho, I'll have to check it out. We made an amazing paleo muffin, blueberry muffin.
Oh yeah.
We need to share that on the blog because the consistency, it was
They would taste better if they were
amazing.
cold. If you ate them warm.
I liked them warm.
I would like them better.
It was amazing. So I think I'm gonna have Emma do a vlog on that because they were the best muffins I've had that are paleo. Almond flour, oh, so good. I make the world's best gluten-free pancakes. By the way, modified food starch is of the devil. I agree. Claire, please. Have to run, guys. Thanks, Diversified. We're gonna run here in a minute too.
Glad to see you guys again. It's been a while.
Yes.
We're glad to see everybody that's joined, commented, the questions that we got. I really enjoyed how personal they were. Enjoyed sharing our that side of us with you.
Yes.
And it's been fun.
Yes, it has.
So I think we'll say goodnight. I hope
Well,
everyone
let's
has
see.
a good
Mama
evening.
Grows says, can you have beans and lentils? I have to be careful with them. In moderation, I can do some. But yeah, hit the thumbs up on your way out if you don't mind. That would be really great.
And we'll see you next week on our next live.
Yes, we're really enjoying this. Claire, I was going to ask if you wouldn't mind, if you don't mind sharing the recipe page so others that are in here can go and find that as well. And if you don't want to, if you want to send it to me, I'll put it on the Facebook page. So whatever. Thank you. Shush. Holler Homestead. Thanks for coming in. Thanks everybody.
Bye.
Appreciate your time.
See you later.